It was a foggy Saturday morning, the kind where the mist clings to everything and you're just trying to shake off the week. I was in the attic, knee-deep in old boxes, a lukewarm coffee in hand, sorting through junk we'd shoved up there years ago. My wife, Emily, was downstairs humming in the kitchen. She'd been out late the night before, some girls' night with her old college crew, her voice chipper as she'd kissed me goodbye and slipped out the door. Back by 11. Miss you, babe, she texted, and I'd waved her off, glad she was reconnecting, until I found that letter tucked in a dusty box and learned a truth that cracked my world open. I'd been hauling out stuff to donate, old clothes, broken lamps, when a cardboard box labeled college caught my eye. Emily's handwriting scrawled across it. Figured it was her junk, textbooks, maybe pics, so I ripped it open, curious for a peek at her past. My coffee stalled mid-sip as a stack of letters spilled out, yellowed envelopes tied with a faded ribbon, her name in a looping script I didn't know. I untied it, expecting nostalgia. My breath caught when the first one unfolded. Last night was wild. Can't believe we pulled that off. He's clueless. Love, Jay. My gut twisted, dated 9 years ago, months before our wedding when we were engaged. I tore through more, my hands trembling. Each one worse. Miss you already? Same spot tomorrow? He's sweet, but you're fire. My chest tightened, Jay. Whoever he was wasn't me. The dates lined up, spring, summer, right up to our rehearsal dinner, her late nights with friends. Her glowing smiles I chalked up to wedding buzz. My mind raced. Maybe a fling, a joke. But then I found a photo. Emily younger, laughing in a bar, a guy, dark hair, smug grin, his arm around her, her head on his chest, time-stamped weeks before she'd said, I do. My coffee hit the floor, mug cracking as the attic spun. I sat there, the letters splayed, my pulse hammering as the fog pressed in outside. Knowing she'd be up soon, all charm, clueless I dug into her past. My throat burned. Those calls, her flush, the way she'd hum back then, and I knew this wasn't just pre-wedding jitters. I grabbed my phone, hands shaking, and snapped pics of the evidence. Proof raw and jagged. Footsteps creaked. She'd be here any minute, apron on, spinning tales of dough and laughs. I gripped the letters, the photo glaring, ready to blow this apart, because whatever this was, it wasn't just history. Those letters, they were a spark that ignited a heap of trust one didn't know was brittle. I stumbled down from the attic, the cracked mug forgotten, Emily's humming drifting up as Duke, our scruffy mutt, barked at my boots. She'd come home late, girls' night, and I'd waved, bought her reunion line like always. Now I was clutching a betrayal, her pre-wedding secrets spilling from yellowed pages. Jay, a ghost I couldn't name, haunting months I'd thought were ours. I paced the living room, my hands trembling, knowing she'd walk in any second with a smile I couldn't stomach. Emily and I had been together for 12 years, married for 9. We'd met at a bar. She was the girl stealing my fries. I was the guy too shy to stop her. She'd grinned, dared me to dance, and we'd clicked, fast, loud, real. Our engagement was a whirlwind. Her in a thrift dress, me on one knee at that same bar, friends cheering. We'd built a life. This house, Duke, a rhythm of greasy takeout and late-night bets. Lately, we'd hit a rut. My electrician jobs piling up, her bakery shifts dragging, but I thought we were unbreakable. I trusted her, her guts, her glow, until those girls' nights started stirring. Her reunions kicked off a year ago, casual at first, a coffee with old pals she'd shrug off. Keeps me connected, she'd said, tossing her purse with that grin, and I'd nod, happy she had roots. Sometimes I'd tease, don't party too hard, babe. She'd laugh, head out, monthly, then weekly, then every chance she got. Back by 11, she'd text, her jacket sharp, and I'd wave, glad she was out. Tara's wedding, her best friend's big day, 9 years back, had been our peak. She'd glowed, danced with me, but now I remembered, her chatting up some guy. Old friend, she'd said, brushing it off. She'd come back from nights buzzing, tales of drinks, laughs, her crew, always a riot. Tara's wild, she'd gush. No names beyond that. And I'd listen, half-tuned, wiring lights while she rambled, girls this, girls that. I'd met Tara's gang. Drop off at a bar, loud bunch, all hugs and shots. Never pegged them for more than chatter and wine. She'd hum, flushed, bright, showing pics of cocktails, and I'd grin. You're a social star, babe. But the cracks crept in. I'd been too thick to catch them. She'd started dressing up for these outings. Jeans swapped for dresses. Her old flats traded for boots. A new rose sent trailing her out the door. Feeling good. She'd shrug when I'd whistle. But her eyes slid away, her laugh thin. Her phone buzzed more. Text she'd answer quick, flipping it face down when I got near. Work stuff, she'd mutter if I asked, her tone snappy. One night, I'd caught her smiling at a message, her cheeks pink, her fingers flying. Who's that? I teased. Tara, she'd said, too fast. Bar plans. I'd let it go. Why wouldn't I? Her vibe shifted. She'd come back from nights wired. Not tired like a quick chat should leave you. Good time. I'd ask, and she'd nod. Rattling off vague bits, new bar. Funny story, her details fuzzy. Our nights dulled. She'd dodge my touch, claiming exhaustion, her focus elsewhere. I'd blamed her job. Bakery shifts drained her. But now, with those letters, it screamed wrong. The first doubt hit 3 months ago. She'd caught up on a Friday, texted me at 7 p.m. Out late. Don't wait. But I'd driven by Tara's usual bar, curious, and saw no Emily, no girls. I'd called, light. How's the crew? She'd laughed, quick. Great. Tara's a mess. Home soon. She'd rolled in at midnight. No booze smell, just perfume I didn't know. Coffee stop. She'd said when I'd raised an eyebrow. Late perk. I'd bought it. Why wouldn't I? Her nights got bolder. She'd leave midday. Quick catch up or girls run. Gone hours, coming back with no tails. Just a flush and a grin. Her phone buzzed more. Calls she'd taken the yard. Her voice low, laughing in a way I hadn't heard in months. One time, I'd found a receipt, cafe, 2 drinks, cash. Dated a girls' night, she'd stayed late. Tara's treat, she'd shrugged when I'd asked. But her eyes flickered. I'd let it slide, hating myself for wondering. That Saturday, it snapped. She'd left at 6, girls' night. Her dress sharp, her rush odd, and I'd sorted junk routine. That college box, letters from Jay, her kissing him, shattered it. I checked our old cloud. Pics from 9 years back, her and him dated through our engagement. I waited, hammer in hand, until she waltzed in at 10 a.m., purse slung. Hey, she said casual, tossing it down. Girls' night was a blast. Tired. I stood, my voice steady. Found your letters, Jay. Kissing pics before our wedding. What's up, Emily? Her face fell, her lie exposed, and I braced for the truth. Emily stood there, her purse thudding to the floor, her casual cheer gone as my words hit like a breaker tripping. The kitchen was silent, just Duke's soft panting cutting the tension. The fridge's faint hum a distant drone. Normal sounds clashing with the chaos I'd unleashed. What letters? She stammered, her voice high, brittle, her hands fumbling with her jacket like it'd shield her. I stepped closer, my chest tight, my tone cold as ice. The ones in your college box. Jay, love notes, kissing pics, dated 9 years ago, before our wedding. Not just friends, Emily, something else. So stop it. How long? And what really happened? She blinked fast, her breath shallow, her fingers gripping the counter as her jacket slipped. You went through my stuff? She shot back, her voice pitching up, grasping for a dodge. But her eyes, wide and wet, screamed guilt. Don't play that, I snapped, yanking the letters from my pocket. Showing the photo, her and Jay. Lips locked, dated weeks before our vows. I found these dozens of notes, you two, all through our engagement. Cloud pics to him, not me. Tell me now or I'm out that door. Her shoulders slumped, the fight draining out like current from a cut wire. She sank onto a stool, head in her hands, her dress wrinkling as she curled in, her sobs breaking the silence. "Okay," she whispered, her voice raw, barely audible over Duke's restless pacing. "It's Jason, he was my ex. From college. We met again 9 years ago, spring before the wedding. He called, we talked, it just happened after that." She looked up, tears streaming, her face flushed with shame. "I didn't mean for it to. I swear." 9 years ago? I echoed, my voice trembling, disbelief slamming me like a shorted circuit. "You were sneaking off with your ex before our wedding. All through our engagement. While I'm here planning our life, thinking you're mine?" I paced, my fists clenched so tight my knuckles ached. Rage surging through me like a live wire. "How far did it go? Tell me. Did you sleep with him?" She flinched, her silence a jolt to my gut, then nodded, her voice a broken whisper. "Yeah." She choked out, tears spilling faster. "A lot, whole spring, summer, up to the rehearsal. I'm so sorry." "Sorry?" I laughed. "You were screwing Jason. Your ex, the guy I never knew. Faking love, lying to my face, while I'm picking rings and vows. I trusted you, Emily, 12 years, 9 married. And you throw it away before we even started." My voice cracked, the hurt boiling over, searing my throat raw. "What was it? Cold feet? Was I not enough? Or did you just want a thrill before the aisle?" She sobbed, reaching for my arm, her fingers trembling, desperate. "No, it's not you. I love you, I do. Jason, he's old sparks, wild. You were so steady, I felt trapped, he pulled me back. It was stupid. I know it was stupid." I jerked away, her touch burning like a live splice, her words cutting deeper than I could stand. "Trapped? I've been building us, sweat and promises, and you're with him because I'm too steady? That's your excuse?" Pleading. I stopped. "I cut him off before the wedding, I swear. Please, we can fix this. I don't want to lose you." Her words sounded frantic, hollow, like she'd half seen this blow but never braced for it. I turned away, my head spinning, done with her tears, when she dropped a bombshell that flipped the whole mess upside down. "It wasn't just me," she blurted, her voice frantic, rising over her sobs. "Jason, he hunted me down. And Tara knew." I froze, my blood turning to ice, my breath locking in my chest. Dangerous, barely a whisper. "Tara, her best friend, my bar buddy, our maid of honor, knew?" Emily nodded, her face crumpling, tears pooling on the counter. "Yeah, Jason's her cousin, close since kids." I told her, spring 9 years back, how I felt lost, unsure. She said Jason's around, suggested I talk to him. See where it goes. She set it up, knew he'd push, covered for me when I met him. The room spun, my knees buckling as I gripped the counter, my nails digging into wood. "Tara set you up?" I roared, my voice shaking with a fury that cracked my ribs. "She hooked you up with her cousin. Knew you were cheating and what? Watched me play the clueless fiancé." Emily swallowed hard, her voice trembling. "Yeah. She thought it'd clear my head. Said he's good at chaos, that you'd never catch on. She called check if you suspected. Laugh about how you'd buy my friend's excuse. She'd say I was with her girls' night when I was with him. I didn't see it. I trusted her." The twist hit like a snapped cable. Tara wasn't just in on it, she'd wired it. My wife's affair wasn't cold feet. It was her friend's twisted nudge, using her cousin to pull Emily in, betting I'd stay blind. Rage exploded, white-hot and deafening, searing through every nerve. "You're telling me Tara, my Tara, fed you to Jason?" I bellowed, my voice shattering the silence. "She's been in our bar, toasting our vows, while setting you up to screw me over, and you let her?" Emily sobbed harder, shaking her head, her hands clawing at the air. "I didn't know at first." She'd joke, say Jason's perfect, you're too safe. I was dumb, I fell for it. "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you." Her words stoked the blaze. Tara, who'd cheered our love, had turned Emily into her pawn. her cousin the bait. "You're both filth," I said, my voice trembling, thick with fury and betrayal. "You and Tara, you turned our vows into her little scam. I'm done, Emily. Done with you, done with her." She lunged, grabbing my shirt, her nails digging in. "No, please." It stopped. "I fixed it before the wedding. I'll do anything." Her voice broke, her sobs shaking her frame. But I pried her hands off, my vision blurring with anger. "Fixed it? You let her spark him. Let him have you, knowing it'd gut me. You don't get to cry now. Live with it." I grabbed my keys, my jacket, her letters clattering as I stormed out, Duke barking frantically behind me. Tara's betrayal cut as deep as Emily's. 2 blades, 1 soul. And I hit the road, tires screaming, the morning swallowing me whole. I didn't turn back. Drove until the fog blurred the streets, the morning fading to gray, Emily's pleas and Tara's scheming a relentless churn in my skull. I crashed at a buddy's shed, the clank of tools drowning out my phone, her texts flooding. "I'm sorry. It's over. I swear. I told Tara off. Tara's weak. I didn't mean it." Hit next. Too late, too frail. I blocked them, their words ash on a fire I'd snuffed out. Word trickled back. Emily's cut ties with Jason. Tara's dodging her after her cousin bailed, both flailing in the mess they'd brewed. They'd torched their own play, her fling dead, Tara's plot busted, and I was the wreckage they left. I didn't cheer. Felt nothing but a cold, hollow ache where trust once wired me. Looking back, I see it all, the nights, the boots, Tara's 2 slick grins at our bar. I'd trusted Emily with my soul. 12 years of fries and bar bets, only to find her slipping off with Jason, her ex-turned lover, her friends a smokescreen before our vows. Tara's knife went deeper. My pal, my wingwoman, spinning this trap with her blood, betting I'd stay the steady fool. I'd missed it, her late returns, the cafe slips, Tara's prods, because I loved them, gave them my all. My fault? Maybe I leaned too hard into work. But I didn't earn this double stab, this calculated rip through our start. I'm in a new spot now, a bare loft near the shop, just me and Duke, the house a ghost I can't face. It's brutal. 12 years gone, tears you raw, leaves you hollow, but it's clean. No fake nights, no secret sparks, just silence I can trust. I don't know if I'll let anyone in again. Friend or lover, this scar's a trench, but I'm tougher than they thought. I walked, not defeat, but a cut to save myself. Emily thought I'd bend. Tara thought I'd break. They misread me. I'm still here, scarred but standing, my boots on ground they can't touch. The old crew's split. Some iced Tara out, others faded. Emily's a whisper nobody claims. I don't care, those days were theirs, not mine now. Work's my rhythm. Fixing wires, late beers, Duke's sloppy nudge keeping me sane. It's not revenge. Leaving was my win, letting their plot choke them in the dust. Trust's a fragile circuit. I built it blind, poured it into them, and they shorted it for sport. I'll rewire it, slow, sure, without their pull, because I'm worth more than their vows. Here's the raw deal. Betrayal's a quiet toast. It hides in girls' nights, in grins, in the people you'd bleed for. Emily chased a spark, let Jason light it. Tara dealt the match, her cousin the flame. Both gambled I'd stay clueless. They lost. I'm free, forged harder in their mess. It's not about payback. Walking off was my strength, letting their lies bury them. Bonds can be a trap. I fell deep, paid with every ounce of faith I had. But I'm climbing out, grit by grit, because I'm not the guy who stays down. What about you? If you found those letters, caught her kiss in the ink, what did you do? Confront her over the box? Drag Tara into the light? Or peel out like me? Cutting ties cold? Drop your take in the comments. I'm all ears, raw as hell. If this hit you, it damn near shattered me. Smash that like button. Subscribe for more Reddit cheating stories. Tag a friend who'd feel this deep. Betrayal's a vow we've all brushed. A secret that changes everything. Some pasts don't fade. They break you apart, and I'm here, rebuilt, rolling solo. What's your move, stay or go? Let me know, I'm listening.